Hey guys, generic username here. I'm here again with another one of these coup booster thing openings. I don't even know what they really call these things. Booster cubes? Anyways, I'm here now with another one of these openings for this. Obviously, this has 2 booster packs, a deck, and it comes with a cube. And, well, this one has an Oath of the Gatewatch pack. And then, if you can see on the other side, it has a Ravnica Allegiance pack. But, well, I'll show you the thing on the inside that really interested me when I found it. Now, let's see if I can open it. I'll just cut away and, yeah, I'll come back. Alright guys, I'm back. Man, that plastic just sucks on these things. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so, yeah, let me open this up. And let's take a look gander inside. So, obviously, we know about the Oath of the Gatewatch pack and the Ravnica Allegiance pack. However, what I'm really interested in is this pack. This is from a really, well, I shouldn't say really, but it's from an older set called Graveborn. More specifically, the Premium Deck Series Graveborn, which had quite a few different unique, well, actually just really good black reanimator spells. One of them literally being reanimate. Yeah, it's actually worth quite a bit. So, yeah, let's take a good look at this bad boy real quick. Alright. Again, now I'm probably making an investor going crying in his sleep tonight, but I really don't care because I plan to use these cards and or make sure or circulate them. So, as you can see, we have Putrid Imp. Got some Putrid Imps, got Hidden Horror. Ooh, Faceless Butcher. He's spicy. Especially since he can break, he has a split effects, so you can break it when he enters the battlefield. So he comes into play. So his enter the battlefield trigger enters a stack, goes on the stack. In response to that, you can sack your creature. So you sack and put him in the graveyard, which then triggers his leave the battlefield trigger, which then goes on top of everything. So the stack then becomes the leave the battlefield trigger, the whatever the effect happens from the sack creature, and then the end of the battlefield creature trigger. Leave the battlefield trigger happens first, returns the exiled creature. Because there's no exiled creature, it doesn't happen. Then the sack effect happens, whatever it is. And then finally, you exile a creature other than the Faceless Butcher. In the end, basically, you get to exile a creature for free by doing that. It's really cool. God, I wish Wizards would print more. They split triggers again. And so then we have Twisted Abomination, T-Dawn. Oh, I love T-Dawn. He's the best. Verdant Force, Inkwell Leviathan. Ugh. Blazing Archon, Duress. As you see, it has a little bit of a curl. These cards have a little bit of a curl. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I mean, the set was printed in 2010, so this has probably been sitting in a warehouse for, God, probably 10 years before they finally got put in one of these boxes and put on a shelf. And then more Duresses. Alright. And then, finally, to the stuff I'm really interested in. We got Animate Dead. Another Animate Dead. Got Exhumes. We have Sickening Dreams. That's not really cards I care about. But there we are again. We got a Buried Alive. Got a Last Rites. Oh, I remember Last Rites. I love this card as a kid. It was so cool. I mean, it wasn't good, but I loved playing it. And then you got Diabolic Servitude. Oh, the Reanimator stuff. So much of it. You got Dread Returns. There we go. And there's a Crystal Vein. Ebon Stronghold. Polluted Mire. Trying to make sure. And then all your swamps. Yeah, I didn't think this was the entire set. So, what's missing is the Avatar Woe, another Reanimate, Regenerate, or Reanimate in general. and like 2 more buried alives. But we actually did pretty good. We got 2 animate deads. We got a bunch of exhumes now, which is kind of cool. I have no idea what they're worth right now, but that's kind of cool. Yeah, that was kind of cool opening just a piece of history there. Yeah, and like I said, I'm probably making some collector cry or something, but honestly, I don't care. This is a card game. The card should be played, period. If you want to invest, go put some money in the GameStop or GameStop right now or something. I don't know. Okay, and then of course we have some booster packs. This set obviously has the invocations, so I'll put that aside for last. Let's do the American Allegiance. Maybe we can get a shot planned. Alright, so. Alright, the first card is Prying Eyes. 4 and a double blue. Instant speed, draw 4 cards, and discard 2. Cool. Humongulous. 4 and a blue. Homunculus. He has hexproof, and he's a 2/5. Cool. Storm Strike. Single red, instant speed. Target creature gets 1/0, gains first strike till end of turn, and he scry 1. Cool. Mammoth Spider. 4 and a green. He's a spider, and he has reach. He's a 3/5. Yeah. Yeah, I think when this set came out, there was just a powering down in general, but for Magic, but I've been wrong before, so I don't know. It just feels so far based on the cards I've seen. The set was just feels generally weaker. All right, so Noxious Grudion for 2 and a black. He's a beast. Has Death Touch. He's a 2/2 for 3-drop. Death Touch 2/2. That's actually pretty good. That's draftable. Very draftable. Death Touch is always a good mechanic to have. All right, so then you get next card is Wrecking Beast. 5 double green. Beast. He has Riot. Where Riot is when it enters battle, you get to choose put a 1/1 counter on it or haste. So there's really no downside. And then it gets Trample. He's a 6/6. 6/6 for 7. That can grow. Okay, that's kind of okay. Next card is Scuttlegator. What a name. 4 and double hybrid. So then he's a creature, crab, turtle, crocodile. What? Defender, 6 and double hybrid, green, blue. Adapt for 3. And then that adapt is if it has no 1/1 counters on it, put 3 on it. And then if it has a 1/1 counter on it, it can attack as though it didn't have Defender. Okay, so he's like, so this is like, can be like a finisher if you want it to be. That's kind of cool, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it's a common finisher, I guess. And sorry guys, sorry if I'm having issues holding these cards up centered. I'm kind of struggling here to keep it focused on the screen. Okay, so Applied Biomancy. For green and the blue, choose one or both. Put target creature gets 1/1 till end of turn, or you get to return a creature to its owner's hands. So it's removal or yeah, it's a bounce spell or a pump spell. That's kind of cool. Gateway Plaza. This is the card I was comparing the other day, the one Spire card to. So it's a land, it's a gate, and then his battlefield tapped, and his battlefield sacrifice unless you pay 1, and you can tap that one mana of any color. Debtor's Transport. 5 in the black. It's a Thrall, has Afterlife for 2. Afterlife is basically when a creature when this dies, you get to create 2 1/1 white and black spirit tokens. He's a 5/3. Cool. Alright, so now we're on to our uncommons. Our first one is Clear the Stage. 4 and a black. Instant speed. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, you may return up to 1 target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, so it's removal, and if you have a big creature, you get to return something. Okay, so it's removal and recursion all in one. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's pretty good. I like it. The next one is Cult Guildmage for 1 and a red. He's a human shaman. 3 and a black, tap it. Target player discards a card. Activate this ability only time you could cast a sorcery. And then has red and tap it to deal 1 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. You know, honestly, I am looking for stuff that's good in red-black for my cube. Because I'm trying to make Rakdos a little better. I think this card's playable in my cube. I think that's where it's going to go. Yep, make sure I put that aside. Get that in there. Okay, so the next card is Junk Troller. 4 mana. He's a golem. He has Defender. And you can tap him to put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. And then he's a 0/6. So you can use him hit on the graveyards, or you can use him for recursion. Either way, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, you can use him literally to throw what do you want to say? All your answers that you've been using in limited, you throw them back in your deck. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think there's better things, but you know, I'll deal with it. Okay, so now we should be on our rare, and our rare is Font of Agonies. For single black. Enchantment, when you pay life, you put that many blood counters on it. 1 in the black, remove 4 blood counters from it. Destroy target creature. No worthwhile reward is easily gained. Nicol Bolas. Oh yeah, good old Nicky B. Yeah, so for life gain strategies, it's okay. I mean, you can use it for removal. I mean, granted, you're probably just better off just playing regular removal spells, but it's an okay card. Okay, and then, yeah, we got a Gilgate, so we got Rakdos Gilgate. Here's Battlefield Tap, taps for red or black, and then a human token. Neat. Alright, so our last pack. Oath of the Gatewatch. Come on, invocation time. Yeah, let's go ahead and bless this pack. Bless. Alright. Maybe we'll get an invocation. I think these actually get searched, but I don't know. Maybe they don't. I don't really know exactly. Okay, so looking into it. Or it's not an invocation for Oath of the Gatewatch, it's expedition. What am I saying? Okay. Anyways, first card is Comparative Analysis. 3 in a blue, instant speed, has Surge for 2 in a blue, and then target player draws 2 cards. So 4 mana, draw 2, or you turn it into whatever the normal one is. It's okay. Yeah, it's overcosted, but it has the ability, if you play multiple cards, to be good. To be normal, actually. So, okay, whatever. Next card is Eldrazi Aggressor. 2 in a red. Devoid. Has haste as long as you control another colorless creature. Actually, that's pretty good. Actually, one of the things that annoyed me about the Eldrazi was, one, they tried to make them colorless, but then they kept the color. I mean, in Rise of the Eldrazi, they actually had colored Eldrazi. Why couldn't they just continue that? Like, what was the point of making them colorless? What was the point of having a mechanic that literally says they have no color when you barely take advantage of that? I mean, you have cards like this, which say they have haste as long as you control a colorless creature, but reality is like, it just wasn't worth it, in my opinion. I don't know. Anyways, next card. Dazzling Reflection. 1 and a white. Instant. You gain life equal to target creature's power. And next time that creature would deal damage this turn, prevent that damage. That's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, I like the lion. Okay, yeah, it's actually a Felidar, but... yeah, the light of the Felidar's horns can give even an Eldrazi pause. Zara, oh, lol mage. Lols. Alright, sorry. Moving on. Okay, so... Canopy Gorger. 4 in double green. He's a worm. Whole bunch of text, and he's a 6/5. Cool. 6/5 beater for 6. Sure. For limited, okay. Alright, so next card is Kozilek Shrieker. 2 in a black. Has the Void, and has a colorless to give it +1 nothing and menace until end of turn. And he's a 3/2. A 3/2 for 3 is not bad, and the ability to grow and gain evasion is actually really good, so yeah, that's draftable. Yeah, that's a solid draft card. Yeah, if I drafted that set, I would play that. Okay, so the next card is Lead by Example. 1 in the green, instant, support 2. Put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Yeah, that's a good interaction. Good pump spell, basically. Yeah, I have no complaints about that one. The next card is Hedron Crawler. 2 mana artifact creature construct. Tap to add a colors to your mana pool. And he's a 0/1. So 2 mana artifact creature. Should have just made him a 1/1. Yeah, because then you can like just literally let him be a Myr. Yeah, he'd act just like a Myr, except, you know, be tap for colorless, which is fine. Yeah, I think that would have been pretty fair for him. Alright, so then our next card is Empire Envoy. 2 in a black. Vampire Cleric Ally. Flying. When it comes tapped, you gain 1 life. He's a 1/4. Yeah, that's just underwhelming for me. Sure, the life gain's nice when you tap him, but he's a 1/4. He's not doing much he's not doing much for you other than playing defense. Alright. Anyways, alright, so next card is Scion Summoner. 2 in a green, has Devoid. When it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature token on the battlefield. It has sacrifice this creature. Add colorless to your mana pool. 3 mana, 2/2 that puts a 1/1 into play. So it creates 2 bodies and gives you that for 3. So yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's good for limited. God. Oh, now I'm thinking about it. I remember people saying like green was really strong for limited from Oath. Yeah, at least that's what I remember when I drafted it way back in the day. So, yeah. Alright, so the next card is Boulder Salvo. 4 in a red. Sorcery, has Surge for 1 in a red, and then it does 4 damage to target creature. Yeah, so 5 mana, do 4 damage, but you can Surge it for 2 if you played another card. That's actually, I mean, it's just normal red removal in a sealed environment. I mean, the fact it can be reduced in cost is nice, but I don't know, it's not really a high pick for me. Okay, so that's all the comments. Moving on to uncommons. First one is Prophet of Distortion. A single blue. Eldrazi Drone. Devoid. 3 in a colorless to draw a card. He's a 1/2. Wow, I like the card advantage, but that's just bad. It feels bad just in general to play this card. I don't know. Ugh, this whole set is just weird. Alright, so next card is Gift of Tusks. Instant. Until the end of turn, target creature loses all abilities and becomes a green elephant with base power and toughness 3. I totally forgot this was a card. This is cool. Yeah, this is probably something I'll stick in a commander deck, actually. That's awesome. So until end of turn, target creature becomes an elephant. That's awesome. Yeah, I play that. Alright. Yeah, that's definitely playable for me. Okay, so the next card is Mind Melter. For 1 blue and a black. Eldrazi Drone has Devoid, can't be blocked, and 3 in a colorless. Target opponent exiles a card from his or her hand. Activate this ability only time you can cast a sorcery. Those 3 colors for a 2/2, and then his ability to pay 4. I mean, he smacks for 2 every turn, so that's not bad. Yeah, he smacks for 2 every time. So I can't complain. And I already revealed the Mythic, and it's a World Breacher, which is awesome, because that's played in Tron. Hell yeah. So that's World Breacher. He's a 6 in a green. He's an Eldrazi, obviously by the art and the frame. And when you cast him, exile target artifact, enchantment, or land. Has reach, and then has 2 in a color, sack a land, return from your graveyard to your hand. And he's a 5/7 on top of that. Yeah, he's a house. This boy is good. Okay. Yeah, there's not much else I can say. He's 100% played in Tron. He's just good. I mean, you can't do wrong with this card. Okay, and then we have a land. And this Why would they print something? Why would they print that? That's such a waste of cardboard. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much everything I have for you guys today. Yep, we ended up pulling a World Breacher, a Font of Agonies, and this whole big old stack of Graveborn cards, which is a pretty cool piece of history. Yeah. Alright, well, if you guys liked the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Otherwise, hope you have a good day, have a good night, and I will catch you next time. Peace.